to another episode of Sakura Shorts. I'm your host, Ebony, and co-host.
This is live.
Today we have a special episode of
Oh my
Sakura
god, we
Shorts.
do.
We are gonna be talking about the new Demon Slayer movie, um, Mugen Train. It just came out this weekend. We actually saw it on Thursday. Um, but yeah, you want to start off?
Yeah, I thought the movie was amazing.
Oh wait, before we start,
Oh, okay. How you say you were gonna cut this out? How you say you want to start it off? Wait, before we start.
Wait, before that.
All right, so go ahead. I just introduced myself. Go ahead.
Okay. Wait, okay, so I have this better in my head. So, this is all getting cut off, right? Okay. So for anyone that doesn't know, this movie, Mugen Train, starts off after season one. At the end of season one, and it follows Tanjiro, Noisuke,
Zenitsu.
yes, aka Inoisuke, running off into the train. So it's literally right after we get a little
After like the end scene of the last episode of season one. So it's just a continuation. It's just an arc that they decided to make into a movie, and god damn, that animation, the fight scenes were amazing. They put a lot of effort into it, and you could just tell right off the bat.
yeah, it was great. The animation, everything. I felt the start was a little bit slow.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because it starts off with them. They met Rengoku. That was their first time meeting him, and that was a blast. I thought that was really funny how they introduced him.
Sir Bubbly Eyes.
Yeah.
Now, let me know if I'm the only one that got this view, Abby. Yes, it was amazing to watch. Right? Certain parts of it felt like an anime rather than it being an anime movie. You feel me? It feels like they did take parts of an anime and then just spice it up a little bit and add it into the big screens. That's how I feel. Not taking away from this movie, because this movie had everything you could want in a Demon Slayer movie. Animation, fight scenes, and the tears.
Yeah, we got a little bit more character for Inoisuke. A little bit more Zenitsu, and Tanjiro also, and we also got a little backstory on Rengoku, which I thought was really dope. And like I said, the first half, I mean, I don't want to bash it, but it was like an anime, just over glamorized, I guess.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for that last 30 minutes of the anime, it wouldn't be as hyped up.
Yeah, I think the last 30 minutes saved it.
As it was, because everybody was praising it. I think it really was overhyped, but it was still good. Like I'm not saying don't go watch it.
No, definitely watch it.
Watch it. And, it's an experience. It was amazing. But yeah.
Eren Yeager.
God. So
we'll talk about that later. We didn't get no cringy TikTok things that happened. I wanted it.
No, I think it was because the movie was promoted for the 23rd, which was Friday. But since we got an early screen for Thursday, like not a lot of people went dressed up.
And somebody kept stopping me from yelling Eren Yeager.
Yeah, so he wanted to. So D's, he's like, I want to yell at Eren Yeager, as soon as the movie starts. And, I was like, yeah, do it. And I'm like, wait, no, don't do it. At the end, no, never mind, don't do it.
No, she's a hypocrite. She told me, oh, you should do it. And when you do it, I'll yell, sheesh. She never did it.
No, because I thought it was going to be more people. But it was like literally like.
Yeah, it wasn't that many people. Because of the pandemic, yeah. It was every other row, and then it was like 3 between each group. So I think it was like less than 50.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that much.
And that's why this movie's going on for 2 weeks.
Instead of that one.
Yeah, usually with the anime movies they go for like 1 weekend, unless there's some like one diehard theater. But yeah, back to the back to the
Movie.
thing. Yeah, so as far as I was saying with the difference between like, oh, this looks like an anime that they put on the thing. For example, when you look at all the My Hero movies, right? They look like they were made specifically for the big screen. Like they knew this was gonna be a movie, and we're gonna like with the Demon Slayer movie, the first half, it was good. Like if you watch this on Crunchyroll or whatever Funimation, you were like, oh, that episode was amazing. But I think like the first couple like pacings of the movie felt like you were watching an anime on Crunchyroll that you happen to be watching in theaters, and then the second half, second half.
Yes.
We're gonna get to spoilers later, but
Yes. We just want to,
get
give
the
our
get the
thoughts.
we'll tell ya spoiler alert right before we get into it. I do hope that they show as much love as they did to Rengoku, to the other how do you say Hashiras.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
I don't know. The experience was good because we haven't gone to
It
a
was good to get out
theater.
the house.
Yeah. Um, for a whole year. Has it been already? Whole year. And but like I said, catch the movie. It was an experience. You'll enjoy it. We enjoyed it. But now talking about the movie, like spoilers.
All right,
Spoilers.
spoiler alert. Okay, I want to hear nobody complaining, and if you do, complain to her because she's hosting. 'Cause I'm not. I'm not the host of this. But yeah, you've been freaking warned. I will delete your dumb comments if you say, "Oh my god, you spoiled the movie." Don't do it. This is it. No turning back. Okay? No turning back. Spoiler alert.
5 second warning. 5, 4, 2, 1.
Rest in peace, Rengoku, bro. I'm gonna start with the biggest spoiler.
Yeah, the biggest spoiler. Rest in. Oh my god. So going into how okay. So let's first talk about the dream segment.
Yes.
The dream segments of each. So we start off with Rengoku, how he worked hard, to become a Hashira like his father.
Yes, and get his father's
Approval.
approval and praise and everything.
And I feel like that resonates with a lot of people because I feel like a lot of um adults now as kids we're trying to get their parents approval, appraise, and worked hard. And then I felt bad because he worked hard for all that. He was happy, and then his father didn't really care about him becoming Hashira. He was like, okay, so
Yeah.
basically like just brushing it off, like that's not a big achievement.
Yeah. Now that resonates with me. Little known fact: when I was younger, my parents were assholes, and I guess that's how I became me. But I used to like do a test, come home, like, Dad, I got a B, and it was always, why didn't you get an A? I was like, all right, cool, Dad, I got an A. Why didn't you get an A plus? So like, yeah, I got a 90. Why didn't you get a 95? Like it was always like until I just stopped caring. But Rengoku never stopped not caring. He just kept going. And so he had a dream and he saw that he had a little brother and he was like, wow, my dad's not gonna get to you. Don't worry what dad says. He wasn't happy. He didn't care. He doesn't care less. But just know that your big brother always and it will always be happy for you. So I thought that was sweet, and we will learn more about them. I guess when the anime picks up, because Tanjiro has to go over there. Tanjiro has to go to his household and meet his father and get some papers on fire breathing techniques.
Yeah, to see if he can learn more. And and other characters and other shonen characters, when they're like, oh, they're like very perky, not perky, but like their personality is out there, and like, yeah, go high, like reach for the highest you can be, don't give up. Like on other characters I feel like that's annoying, but with him it was like encouraging. It was like, oh my, like lovable. That's what made him him.
I loved him.
Yeah.
I loved him. He was the man of the movie.
Oh,
He was amazing. When he woke up from the dream and you see like he was just did one sword move and the fire resonated throughout the whole train and Tanjiro was like, is that Rengoku? Like it was just dope. Speaking about everybody's dreams and everything, who was your favorites?
honestly, uh, I mean, I like Rengoku's, right? But I like Tanjiro's. You know, it's sad because talked about his family. He experienced what what
Yeah.
his family would have been like if they were alive. But my favorite would have to be Isuke and the Netsus.
Zen killed it for me with like him jumping over rocks with her. She's like, I can't swim. He goes, get on my back. And like he's all like cheery with Nezuko. But then he cuts into like the subconscious and hit like so the demons are tied to them while they're sleeping. Actually they're not demons, they're humans.
No,
Right?
they're humans. So they basically want to go into they want to
They're
sleep,
subconscious, yeah.
so they can live out. Because they're kids that are suffering with tuberculosis or whatever, some form of illness. They're about to die, so they want to live out a happy dream. So they're being I guess blackmailed or brainwashed
Mm.
by I forgot that demon name.
Yeah, I forgot. I only remember the upper three, Azara or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
and in order to do this, so they have to connect with um then
Everybody
so
that's sleeping, yeah.
everybody's they have to connect with them and kill their subconscious or whatever it is.
No, they're spirits.
Their spirits. There you go.
It was like their spiritual hearts.
Yeah.
They had to kill. And Zenetsu's like subconscious was like pitch black.
It was funny. Like, why is it so dark in here? I can't see anything. And then you just see the Netsu's like, what are you doing here? Only Netsuko can be here. And like starts like chasing this kid around.
With like killer intent.
And then with Inosuke's, so him is just his dream is just like everybody's a squirrel, like, and Nesco's a bunny, and like he's like this big leader leading him into like this cave.
They're going exploring and stuff.
And
even their names are wrong in the dream and stuff.
and I thought it was, and what's it called? Oh yeah, the girl as she goes in and she's like climbing the walls and the rocks. She's like, "What is this? Subconscious? What's going on?" And then you see Inosuke like just jumping out at her, and oh my god, it was fun. I did think like the demon fusing with the train was a little weird. Like I don't know if the animation was like weird with the blobs. I don't know if I thought I was the only one.
It was okay. I didn't mind it that much.
Yeah.
You know, he fused with the train. I mean, I could see that, but I didn't. It wasn't a pet peeve.
Yeah.
The pet peeve was fucking Tanjiro being like too goody goody. Like when the conductor like was gonna stab Inosuke, and then he was like, let me take that stab, and he took the stab, and then like Inosuke's like, what do you need me to do? And Tanjiro's like, oh, I need you to help the conductor. Like why? Like let him freaking die. Like
Yeah.
I was on board with Inosuke. I was like, let him die. Let him die.
He does have a conscience, I guess. Tanjiro is this pure hearty, which we even saw in his subconscious is where his soul is. How the kid didn't even want to kill him because he has this warm, like innocent subconscious which goes with it would really not be Tanjiro. It would be out of character for him to like be like, no, okay, that's fine, just kill him or whatever. But I did like that this movie Inosuke was in it more, because in the anime in the first season he did took a little backpedal, and Zenetsu was in it a lot more. But I did enjoy that Zenetsu took the back seat a little bit, even and Inosuke was in it more because we get to see how his character is a lot more. I feel.
Yeah. The thing with Zenetsu, he can only fight when he's like sleeping. Like like when he's like too scared and he passes out. So yeah, it's like there's nothing you can do until you give him like a little bit more character development. I guess hopefully what I'm hoping is because I'm anime only, they do give him love to where he's able to be a beast when he's awake, or maybe like some version of a beast, like he not up there to when he's like unconscious, but
Yeah. Yeah. So now we get into the last part
mm,
where
I
uh
think it's Azura or I forgot his name, but he's an upper third demon.
when he appeared, the third upper moon, I think he was,
Mm.
appeared, and like I know from my side, people were clapping when they saw him appear, and I was like, oh shit. Even us were like, oh shit, like
About to go down.
it's
Like this
about
is
to go
about to be a
down.
real fight.
Yeah, and once he appears, and then Rengoku comes and tells Tanjiro, "No, you can't fight. Like, just leave this to me. I got this." And then when they started going in and fighting, and the upper third trying to taunt him to be like, "Hey, just become a demon. You can become stronger. You can go higher. Like, fight with me forever." Um, uh, those scenes was amazing, right? Especially when that part where you think Rengoku lost, and then he comes in and like the flames come out and he's like even more powerful.
The only thing I say my biggest gripe was with the fight scene, but I'm pretty sure that the upper third has a bigger part to play later on in the anime. Me as like as like an anime only, not reading the manga, so I don't know what's gonna happen, right? I was pissed, and I'm wondering if you only read the manga, if you read the manga, and when you got up to that part, right? Did this piss you off because you still would not have known what came after? But I felt like that guy should have died when the sun came up. Like I felt like they should have made Rengoku go out with like, yeah, I took him out with me. Like I thought when the hand was in and he was grabbing him, he was like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna. This is it. This is like Rengoku's gonna die. Yes, we know that, but he's gonna take him out. Um, that kind of like slightly pissed me off, but I'm pretty sure they have plans for that upper third later on in the anime.
Yeah, Tanjiro will get his.
Hmm.
But I think he probably would have um gone along with Ring. It wasn't for like Tanjiro be like, "Come on, Inosuke, let's go. We can't let Rengoku by himself. We need something. The sun's coming up," and then he was like, "Oh no, I have to get out." So that's how he was able to escape. So I think because of that, maybe
I
he
think
would
it
have
was just
gone.
adrenaline. He knew he was about to die. If he stayed there, he was dead. He's like, take my arms, I'm gone.
Yeah, he can repair anyways.
Yeah,
And the heartbreaking part was when,
Tanjiro chasing him.
yeah, that part like got to me. Like, you coward! Like the voice acting on that was amazing. Like, you coward! You didn't win. Rengoku won.
Nobody was injured. Nobody was hurt.
Hurt. And then you see like Rengoku like still with his pride there. It's like, Tanjiro, it's okay. Um, it's fine. Like, I know I'm dying. Um, like, I don't know. It was just
I just keep thinking about the crow leaving with the tear in the eye.
talking about that. I heard that um a lot of people laugh. Like, not I know not in our
No,
when we went to go watch it.
they laugh when the
They
crow
laugh
was.
when the crow died, or when the crow was crying. Sorry.
That was the sad part. How did people?
Yeah, I guess they didn't. I don't know. They didn't pay attention, but that was Rengoku's crow,
Yeah,
who has been with him like throughout, and he, told everybody. I don't know how you could laugh. Like, I thought that was a sad moment. It
no.
was, and especially
A lot of sad moments in the last part.
yeah. What part got to
Um,
you that you're like,
when Sir Bubbly Eyes was looking at Tanjiro and was like, "Look, don't worry, everything's okay." And then there's like a flashback to like him and his mom, and then as he's dying, he sees his mom. Woo! Behind Tanjiro, that got me.
yeah, that got me too. Like I was already like already tears coming out
Hmm.
because you know it's a sad scene
Oh,
and
she was gone throughout the whole last part.
yeah, the Tanjiro and well, it was amazing like how they, you know, him like coming back and all that stuff.
Mm.
But anyways, I'm like going back. But yeah, just him seeing his mom like that broke me because it's like oh he's ready to the afterlife. And that was heartbreaking, you know. He's like, yeah, it's time for me to go. And I also thought it was sad how died in his kneeling position and was just there, you know. And what also got to me was, you know, the next was like, I can't believe it. How can this happen? And then Inosuke is like, you know, you guys are weak. Why are you crying?
We need to
uh,
train.
we need to train and get better. Like, you know, you told him, you know, you want to be stronger. And Zanet's is like, but you're crying too. What do you mean? And he's like, I'm not crying. And then I was like laughing and crying at the same time because he kept hitting Tanjiro and, you know, crying at the same time and running around. And yeah, it was just, please.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how do you rate the movie?
Um, so the first half, if it would have kept going as it was, I would have probably given it a 7.
Mm.
But like
Say
I
1 through 5.
oh 1 through 5. My bad. No, that's not fair because
Okay, 1 through 10.
1 through 10, a 7. But because of that last part, it went up to.
Mm.
But what do you?
I'd say it's pretty much on point. I would have given it like a 7, 8. Um, but you know, because that first part did feel like an anime. Yeah, I mean, it is anime. It did feel like you could have watched it on Crunchyroll, but it did progressively like just skyrocket. And yeah, I give this, yeah, 8.59 overall. This was a great movie to see, especially if you love Demon Slayer. Like I said, I give it an 8.59. She gave it a 9. Definitely something you got to watch.
Yes.
When it comes out digitally, because I think this episode will air after it's out of theaters. Maybe you might be lucky and it'll be in theaters somewhere. But yeah, that's the rating.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good watch. You know, you have time, and if you can, uh, watch it. If not, it does come out in July, I believe.
I believe July 11th, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have to pay for it. I don't think you would. Pretty sure they'll make a little bit money out of it. But details for that aren't up. But yeah.
That's it for the episode.
Sakura Shorts.
Sakura.
You bubble brain that. What are we doing again?
What are we doing again?
What are we doing?
I forgot what I was.
What show was
it always happens, you know. I'm still getting used to the whole camera thing and, you know, being that getting out of that social like awkwardness. So
me too.
My bad, guys. No, you always have a camera on.
Right.
But anyways, that's it for the episode. All our socials and links will be down below. And if you catch this episode and want to talk about it on stream when this episode does come out, yeah, go ahead and let us know. We're always down to talk about anime and stuff. So
yes.
yeah, that's it for us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.